What is up, guys? It is another breakdown character video. We are going over Tao, the cute, lovable panda bear that can kill you in one hit. He is good. He is just amazing at striking. He is a melee character. He does a lot of damage, and his abilities are no joke close up. So we're just going to go over what he does, how he's effective, and just to give you an overview of what he is. Here we go. So we're going to go over the abilities. Of course, there are 5 abilities. Let's start off with the first 4. You have Devastating Dash, which if you do a single press, it'll launch you towards the opponent. And if it makes contact, the enemy is going to be in a groggy state. He's going to have stars over his head. I'll show you what it looks like, guys. Here we go. So this is just a single press. Mu Young is in dizzy state for a little bit, and he gets back up after a while. You can kind of follow up with a lot of stuff in that state. So having a good move that launches into that type of state is a very good thing. And if you do an additional press, of course, Tao stops charging and strikes nearby enemies as well. The enemy, if whatever they're at, they're in the vicinity of that hit, is going to be a knockdown instead. So you definitely want to do an additional press if you see multiple enemies around. It's pretty much a good move for trio and a good move to kind of get in and initiate the damage with Tao. And then you have, of course, Rock Breaker. Rock Breaker is pretty good. It has multiple uses. You can do the single press, which is it launches 3 strike and the final strike hits the enemy down and it does a knockdown. Or if they're grounded, you can kind of mount the opponent and strike them consistently until the final hit. It does consume a bit of stamina, but it does work. I'll show you how it works. So the first standing point to it, to the second ability, is this. This is the single press, standing up. This is what it looks like. And just for purposes, we're going to do a knockdown real quick. I'm just going to do the third ability. We'll talk about it in a few moments though. Here we go. Okay. That is the second ability, of course. I'm going to do it again so you guys can see it. They have to be knocked down. And that is pretty much what you want to do. You want to go into that mix of ground pound, or pretty much in a stand situation, you want to be able to do ability 2 as a get off me tool as well. It does a lot of damage if souped up. So definitely use that to pressure your enemies or get them away from you, either one. The next ability that we're going to go into is Ground Break. I just used it. It's pretty much a slam down and it grounds the enemy or enemies that are around you. So it's pretty much this move. The L1 is circle, which is the third ability. And then you can go into something like this. Very easy. This is going to be, the third ability is going to be key on a lot of stuff, especially going into your second ability when you mount the opponent. So you're going to be using this a lot, guys. Now, the range to it is not that great. If I stand back here a little bit, you got to be close in. He has a melee range, so you have to be close. As long as you're this distance, you will definitely hit the enemy, or closer, you definitely will hit it. So I would advise you to go into the third ability a lot. And then we're going to talk about the fourth ability, Earthquake. If you hold it, it inflicts damage around him. This is good, pretty much a good tool, especially in trios. If you have teammates that are doing damage to opponents already and you want to add into that, Earthquake is just one of those techniques that will zap pretty much the life of any enemy that's around. And it's pretty much like Pixley's fire, almost. If you have anything that's a setup, you can pretty much use Earthquake to do extra damage and pretty much get the kill very consistently. I'll show you how Earthquake works, guys. So Earthquake is this pretty much. You charge it, you hold it, and it does damage, a single hit. Or you can let it go and do a little bit of a charge and then just hit. But it does land as a knockdown, so keep that in mind, guys. You want to charge it as much as you can, and it's going to be damage overall. There you go. And then we got the super, of course, which is Nature's Call. Nature's Call is just a bunch of strikes. It's a super. I'll show you guys how it works. That's pretty much the super. It's just a super. It does damage, especially in the right situations. So go to my defensive guide or my general guide to hear more about supers. But yeah, that's pretty much Tau. But we have one more thing, one more good thing about Tau. We're going to go over the passive. So the passive is called Inner Peace. Performing multiple basic attacks restore stamina. Completing Inner Peace grants Tau the ability to exhaust the enemy's stamina faster when attacking enemies using their guard. That is very good. That kind of pressures you to engage the opponent and use basic attacks to restore your stamina each time. So that really gives you an incentive to really go at an opponent, and with the tools that this guy has, it makes it easier to do a lot of stuff, to be very honest with you. And also, I'm going to teach you another thing too. If you hold the basic attack, what this does, this gives you stamina back and also an attack buff. So you want to be able to go into your hold basic attack, and you're going to get into this mode. Let's say you are down on stamina. We're just going to do one more thing. Hold on. Down on stamina, and you need some stamina back. You can hold your basic attack and go into a charge, and that's going to give you your attack buff and stamina back pretty much. It does fill really quickly. So keep that in mind, guys. That is pretty much a good move, and it keeps Tau leveled, and it keeps you on the move. Especially if you are looking for stamina pots or anything like that, this is a good way to get your stamina back if you have a moment to heal or just have a breather in terms of what you're playing. But other than that, that is Tau in a nutshell. I'll show you guys a little combo that I use, just so that you can get it fresh in your mind how these abilities work with each other. Here we go. So you can use the first ability into the second, and then you want to do the into the third. I'm sorry. First ability into the third, and then into the second. That's what you want to do. Here we go. That literally is what you want to do each time. That is a combo. It does work. It's sick. If you can hit it, it's very sick. Mind you, you will be using 3 abilities, but it's worth it. Yeah, Tau is a beast, guys. Tau is a beast. Definitely play him. Make sure that you're getting some playtime in. If you are looking for more breakdowns, definitely check the channel on YouTube here. And I got some more character videos coming up soon. And I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Tau. And if I missed anything, as always, please put it in the comment section below. Teaching is key here, and we want to learn everything that we can about each character. So if you feel like I missed something, please put it in the comments. But other than that, that is it for the Tau breakdown. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to follow the channel, subscribe, of course. And also, I do have my Twitch, twitch.tv/Sokuro. If you want to take a look at what we do over there, I do live streams of Hunters Arena Legends and more. So if you want to check that out, feel free to follow the Twitch. All links are below, of course. But other than that, thank you guys again for tuning in. And this has been the Tau breakdown. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.